I would like to thank the government of India for conducting this wonderful summit, which brings everybody in the audio and the visual world together, especially the entertainment industry. Thank you. It's a wonderful summit. To be honest, for many years, it's in my heart that entertainment industry needed a summit like this, and I'm very glad it's happening now. I've seen it in other fields. I've seen it in medical fields and other expos and many conventions. I was always expecting that it has to happen for entertainment industry, and it's actually happening. And I'd like to thank the government of India for that, the respected Prime Minister, Shri Narendra Modi Garu, and all the officials who are behind this. Thank you.
Thank you.
And you can ask your question again.
Yes, my question is that how life has changed over the last 6 months since you moved up from being a superstar. And I'm still finding out a word how to describe you.
Even I'm exploring, even I'm not sure.
Right,
By the grace of people, at least everybody knows my face now.
Yeah.
In all honesty, I'm a regional actor. I used to work in Telugu films with quite popularity among other states in the south. But now, because of Pushpa and the grace of the entire Indian audience, I've become more familiar. So it's a long journey, and I'm glad to have started this journey.
In every movie that you have come up with at least one or two iconic dance moves. Now, you had started your career, initially you were a dancer, you possibly are a born dancer. But have you really honed on that skill? How much it comes naturally to you?
Honestly, all these years, it came very naturally to me. I won't lie about that. Since a very young age, I've been fortunately very acrobatic. And dance is very second nature, and it comes with a lot of ease. Thanks to all the acrobatic skills, a lot of gymnastic training, a lot of martial arts training, a lot of dance, all these help. But I've never trained for dance. I'm a natural dancer. Maybe now that age is catching up, now I feel like training even more to have the skills sharpened.
Right, India, I think if I remember it correctly, the first dance sensation in North India Bollywood film was Mitunda's disco dancer. And then since then we have other iconic dancers on screen like Govinda, of late recent time Hrithik Roshan. Now I think all new heroes got very good with their steps. But I do feel that you have it in you to create another benchmark as far as dancing on the screen is concerned. Your moves don't look real, they look surreal.
Thank you.
Sorry.
You say, sorry.
No, I'm saying so physical attribute dance, the third one which comes to my mind as one of your success factors is your universal appeal and versatility. I think you became almost a cross-border star since your fourth film, right? You became so popular in Malayalam film industry that people started calling you Allu Arjun from Allu Arjun.
Yes.
And you're equally comfortable in all the roles. So you've never thought of yourself as being a stereo cast in any kind of role, right?
Well, I'll keep it simple. The only thing that runs in my mind is that every movie is unique, and every movie should not repeat itself. Unknowingly, we all have our own patterns. All of us have it. We all have our patterns, but as much as possible, consciously we should, there's unconsciously we have a lot of patterns, but as much as possible, consciously we should try to remove those patterns and try to come up with something new every single time. And in such a competitive world, you have to present the best to the audience at every given point.
Right. So
that inspiration to serve people the best or serve people something new has made me versatile. I think versatile is the byproduct.
No, yeah, very nicely said. Versatility is a byproduct. If you see your movie, the 19th film, which was a blockbuster, Ala Vaikantham Kudalu, and then, of course, Pushpa is a different genre. What I understood that, well, you picked up your roles very carefully, but you want to make it larger than life. You want to leave that lasting impression on audience's mind about the role that you just played. So these are the three physical attributes which come to my mind.
Thank you so much. To just put it in a nutshell, it's not about how good the role is or what genre it is or what frame it is in. I think the most important aspect is how much are we willing to believe in it and give it our best in it. That is the key. I would give a lot of credit of my success to that one point.
You had a roller coaster career, right? So on the fourth film itself, you became very popular beyond Telugu film industry. Then between the 10th and 11th film, around your 10th film, I think the dubbing market opened up. So even in North India, even in Eastern region, people started liking Allu Arjun. And in fact, I was flying yesterday. One of my co-passengers just said that she's a great fan of yours. I said, how many movies of Allu Arjun have you seen? Have you seen Pushpa? She said, no, I haven't seen Pushpa, but still she's a great fan. So, and then you had an accident, right?
Yes. Around my 10th film, after shooting for my 10th film, and I had an accident. I had a shoulder rotator cuff tear. And I was very known for my physical fitness and acrobatic skills. And when I broke my shoulder, I did have a migraine tear before, and it was just a small surgery, and then I was back in 3 weeks, and within the 4th week I was in the gym. So I was expecting the same, and once I went to the hospital, it was in Sydney, it was in Australia, and the doctor said, well, you have to take 6 months off. That was like a big blow for me, because we were going to start shooting in 2-3 months, and I did not have that time. And I think at that point it was the most fearful point of my life, because I was banking so much of my career on a physical fitness. And then that's when it struck me that the physical strength and the agility and all this will deteriorate by age. And what will grow as you age is the performance as an actor. What grows with you along is actually the artistic skills and the performance. And ever since that film, from my 11th film onwards, I started concentrating on every shot to give my best performance, and by the grace of God, or the time, nature, whatever you want to call it, by my 20th film, with all humility, I was the first Telugu actor to win a national award in 69 years. I mean, and I look back when I broke my hand for a very long time, I was thinking that breaking my hand was like the biggest low of my life, but that in fact is the biggest gift of my life. So I believe that everything is a gift on its way. You will just know it in time. If I hadn't broken my hand, if that accident hadn't happened, I wouldn't have won so many Best Actor awards. Apart from National Award, I also won maybe 6-7 Best Actor awards. So that would have never happened if not for that accident. So some accidents are good. Today, being an actor is such a competitive job. It's not just about you acting or anything. You need to have multiple skill sets. You need to have a great script sense. You need to have a great technical sense. You need to understand markets. You need to understand marketing. You need to understand distribution. Every actor today, not just me. There's so many wonderful actors in this country from all over, Hindi cinema, in Malayalam, in Tamil, in Kannada, all over the place, all over all industries. The young people are so talented. Nobody is just an actor. Everybody comes with a set of qualities. It's like to be successful, you need to have 7-8 attributes. Exactly to be a good actor, you have to have multiple attributes in multiple different fields.
And you are also always ahead of the time. I'm sure that you feel that restlessness, that you're never in the now. While on the shooting floor, etc., you're saying that you're like Arjun's eyes, the real Arjun's focus, that you're only seeing the eye of the bird. But in terms of your thought process, in terms of when you introspect, when you regroup, I see that you're always ahead of the time. You're thinking that what next? Is that true?
Well, I'd put it this way. Always want to push the boundaries. There's always a glass ceiling, and there is a great thrill in breaking the glass ceiling every single time, not just for the world, even for yourself. So I believe in pushing the boundaries. I believe in taking our Indian cinema to a global level and push it to the maximum, because we admire other, with all due respect to every other film industry in the world. It could be Hollywood films, or it could be Korean films, or it could be Iranian films. Everybody, or it could be Chinese films. Everybody has had their impact on a global box office. And I also feel that we have such a big industry as a film industry, and we've been there for like so many decades, and we've never have had a serious impact on the global box office. And I feel it's just about time. India is getting there. We as a country, we're growing and we're getting there. And very soon, in the coming years, Indian film industry, Indian entertainment industry, and we as a country will make a global mark, not just in this industry, but cutting across every other industry. Indians and Indian companies and Indian entertainment, everything will have a solid impact on a global scale. And I'm a very firm believer of that. Yes.
You and Natalie coming together, your 22nd film, Atlee 6.
Yes. It's my 22nd film with Mr. Director Atlee Garu, who made Jawan and many other super hit films in the South. So we've come together. I really liked the idea that he told me, and I liked his aspirations, and I felt we were like minds at many levels, and we hope to bring a very new visual spectacle film to Indian cinema.
So this is something, I mean,
it would be a very, sorry to cut you. It would be a very international presentation film with total Indian sensibilities.
That's exactly, I was again.
Yeah, I mean, you have to be Indian. Come on, it's our Indian film.
Yeah, it's like I heard you saying that from local to global to
Absolutely.
Universal.
Absolutely.
Right, and technology will have a significant role to play.
Absolutely.
And did you draw any inspiration from the K-dramas? That's very close to your heart.
In all honesty, everything has got an impact on me. Everything we watch, all the feed plays a huge impact on the way the world is changing so fast. Everything has got a significant impact on me. Yes, of course, K-pop, K-drama, Hollywood films, many other international films, regional films, Indian national films. Everything has got a significant impact. And like you said, the only way to reach to a global level is by telling local stories. It's our local tales, because we are the stories we are told, and the more authentic we are to our storytelling, the wider we would reach to audience all over the world. That is my belief system.